This is Hollyanne with Gamechurch.com. I'm here with Steve from Sleeping Dogs, just checking things out here. And Steve, what we're wondering is, probably one of your biggest competitors might be Grand Theft Auto 5. What really sets Sleeping Dogs apart?
I think, we've tried to create a very different experience. It's yes, it's an open world game just like Grand Theft Auto is, but we've put a lot of our emphasis and focus on the melee combat, for example. We've developed a very deep combat system, where you have like a full range of, counters, grapples, offensive abilities. We've really made it try to feel like a Hong Kong cinema style movie. So it's very, it's very seamless to transition from fighting into shooting and into driving. So, it's a very different experience for people like when they play this game versus a Grand Theft Auto game.
What really seems great is you're really going for the more open world experience where gamers can really explore. How do you maintain the exploring but also allowing the gamers to get into the game's story itself?
I mean, that's always the biggest challenge with an open world game. It's a lot of the time it's almost like you're playing two games. You're following the story, and then a lot of you just feel like messing around in the open world and having some fun. But I think we from the outset, we wanted to tell a very finely crafted story. So there is no branching. Even though the character is in a moral dilemma, throughout the entire story, we kept it focused on a strong narrative path. So it's always there when you come back. You remember exactly where you were when you left off, and it's a great story. So it just engages you from the beginning to the end.
And we also see that you've implemented somewhat of a morality system. How does that work with the game?
So because we didn't want a branching storyline, we came up with the idea of giving you different points, experience points for the way that you played the game. So the game does actually reward you differently. If you're more violent and brutal, you'll earn more triad points. If you're more cautious and do less kind of damage and less harm to civilians and things like that, you're rewarded with more cop points. Then you can spend those upgrades so that you actually upgrade your character, with those two different sets of points.
That sounds really awesome. We're definitely looking forward to it. And most importantly, how many dudes do we get to kill in this game?
A lot. I don't know the exact number, but they keep on coming. So
a lot. Okay, well, we'll take it. Right here, E3 2012.